I remain a friend of Baba. He is my brother, but politically we have agreed to disagree. But I want to agree also that it is the right of those who feel that broad-based is the way to go. It is also our right to disagree. And that is why I firmly remain in the opposition. I firmly remain with the people. And today we must continue questioning government, questioning its policies. We must continue saying no to abductions, saying no to executions, saying no to grand theft of public funds.
Ladies and gentlemen, Martha Karua was the running mate to Raila Odinga in the last general election of 2022. Raila Odinga was the presidential candidate. But ever since the election ended, these people have not been okay. They've not been sharing closely, and that actually started immediately. Raila Odinga indicated dialogue with President William Ruto, which resulted to a NADCO team, eventually the NADCO report. So they've not been okay ever since that time. So we've not seen them publicly meeting anywhere except now when they met in this funeral, where Martha got the chance to destroy Raila Odinga face to face. I'm using the word destroying deliberately because the type of speech that Raila Odinga made showed very well that the message from Martha Karua really touched him deeply. That is going to form the basis of this analysis here today. But before I proceed, kindly, if this is the first time you're watching my videos, please make sure that you subscribe, like and comment, because that is the best support you can always give this channel. One thing I noticed from Martha Karua's message, it is that she understands the thinking of the people as far as Raila Odinga is concerned. And secondly, she understands how the people want her to behave. And that's why I'm saying the speech she made in front of Raila Odinga really finished Raila Odinga badly. Badly. So therefore, a few things that I learned from there, from the speech. The first one is that Raila Odinga, because of his actions, he was taken by Kenyans as a traitor. So when Martha Karua got the microphone, she emphasized on that point by mentioning the word betrayal in her speech. And she said now onwards that I will remain with the people. That is a clear indication that there was betrayal from Raila Odinga, that when the people expected him to be with them, he abandoned the people and went to William Ruto. So Martha Karua stressing the point that she will remain with the people touched Raila Odinga deeply, because Raila Odinga knows that he abandoned the people who had been supporting him. The reason why I'm saying he abandoned, there are so many examples I can give, but in this video here I just want to give two. One, Raila Odinga, when he conducted demonstrations just after the election of 2022, youths died, more especially in Kisumu. Up to date, despite his engagement with William Ruto, no compensation, no arrests have happened, no cases in court. Number two, Raila Odinga promised the people of Kenya, even the youths to be specific again, that those who are killed in the second demonstrations of the Gen Zs, led by the Gen Zs, the people are going to be compensated. The youths that were injured and killed are going to be compensated. But as we speak today, it hasn't happened. Indeed, he's the one who got compensated because he was given money for campaigns at AU, for AU seat, and subsequently, he got some appointments to government, and right now more were added after he had lost from the AUC contest. So therefore, he was compensated, but the people who were fighting for him remained in the dark. So in a nutshell, the title traitor fits him well, because he abandoned the people and joined President William Ruto. Raila Odinga was calling William Ruto's government illegitimate, William Ruto a thief. But as we speak today, we all know that William Ruto is now the brother to Raila Amolo Odinga, the younger brother, sharing closely. And when anything is happening in government, Raila Amolo Odinga is always involved. That is a clear indication they are working closely together, and the people of Kenya are continuously crying where nothing is being solved. If you check, SHA has an issue. Education has an issue. There is no development in the country. Things are happening just benefiting the top leaders of this country. And we realize that actually politicians close to President William Ruto and now probably Raila Amolo Odinga fly with choppers every day. So which means they have money to use on choppers. And like Uhuru Kenyatta's time, they were slightly using cars most of the time. So this time around, because of Raila Amolo Odinga's support, is the environment that he has created. William Ruto is at peace, his politicians are at peace, easily enjoying the public funds. So Martha Karua did not spare her words by calling Raila Amolo Odinga a traitor. Also, Raila Amolo Odinga remains to be a traitor because the abductions that occurred after he had joined government shows very well that he did not care about these abductions occurring, about what happened to the common mwananchi. Why am I saying this? Up to now, there are people missing. And during his time, people got abducted, especially them no longer friends, where one was picked from the bathroom, left the child, left the wife, taken away, later to be found at City Mortuary. So the abductions occurred during Raila Amolo Odinga's time. People might say he condemned them, coming online, maybe on social media and media's platforms, and condemning it there. Why do you go to media, yet William Ruto is just a phone call away? Yet you can go to State House the way you want. Yet you can call him to your home. Yet you can sit with him and share. Just tell him, Ruto, end this. Then come social media to tell the people of Kenya. Who do we go to if you are coming to us? So in a nutshell, these abductions and killings, it was a clear sign of Raila Amolo Odinga's betrayal. However, Martha Karua did not also spare her words because she remembered that there's a lot of theft that is happening in the country. And in her statement, she said very simple thing, that she's not going to simply keep quiet as stealing of public funds continues. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the biggest challenges you have in the country, it is embezzlement of public funds. And if you see what is happening, there has been no change since Raila Amolo Odinga joined government, where the public funds money is just being used anyhowly, projects still stalled, and of course we don't know what exactly is happening as far as our loans are concerned. But what we can be sure of is that politicians of Kenya right now, they have huge amounts of money at their disposal. You see how they're splashing it right, left and center. Donations in church, 20 million and above, promises here and there, and that is a clear indication that the country is going to the wrong direction. It's heading to the wrong direction. So the fact remains that Martha Karua knows this theft that is happening in the country. And she did not spare her words because she knows Raila Amolo Odinga, he is part of the theft cases that are happening in the country as we speak. Why am I saying this? When Adani came to Kenya, leaders like Onyonka and Kenyans at large, they said these people are not genuine. But despite the voices of Kenyans, even going to demonstrate in the streets against deals that are taking Kenya to a wrong direction, Raila Amolo Odinga stood out to support Adani and said they are clean and they deserve to be given a chance just like any other person. However, the US, through their investigations, they realized that the Adani people always engage in corruption cases. And that's how William Ruto felt guilty and eventually came and cancelled the Adani deal. That was a clear indication that Raila Amolo Odinga did not care the history of Adani, only just the benefits Adani was giving them with William Ruto and their team, because we know Adani is corrupt and whatever he's capable of, it's only leaders who are close to him and God knows. I don't know what's your take, but I think Martha Karua came out and destroyed Raila Amolo Odinga. Now, Raila Amolo Odinga had a response to this. If you want to know that Raila Amolo Odinga really got destroyed, listen to what he was saying. And after that, you can see that Raila Amolo Odinga felt guilty and eventually he had to respond because he felt like, oh God, I've been hit hard. And if you listen to what Raila Odinga is saying, completely is not making any good sense. He's not. He's saying what he's not saying. Because he's telling us that ODM is not in government. And who doesn't know that ODM is in government? Raila Odinga has cabinet secretaries holding key dockets that he can call and share with them. My name is Abel Mukwa. Let me see on the comment section, guys, what you think.
Inchi mpaka endelee mbele. Bila hatutaki. Mambo ya kugawanya mali kwa njia ya ubaguzi hatutaki. Sijada yote tumeweka sema namna hiyo. Kwa hivyo sisi hatujasema tumeingia kwa Ruto. Bwana serikali Ruto ndiye amekuja kwetu. Kama walikuwa na shida hii ilikuwa inateketea, wakasema ati Ruto must go, finance bill must go. Ruto akasema finance bill siweki sahihi, nimerudishia bunge. Akasema nimevunja serikali. Sasa kitu gani? Sasa tunataka kuunda serikali mpya. Akatuuliza sisi tumapatia yeye wataalamu ambao wanaweza kusaidia. Tukasema chukua hao wataalamu. Sio kuwapatia yeye. Tumaazima, sio. Atujaingia huko. Raila jangia huko. Mimi si waziri katika serikali ya Ruto. Ama si